So beginning of the trip, we're just south of San Felipe. We got our FMM cards, so we're here legally on our trip, which I think made us feel better. We accidentally got messed up on Google Maps, but perhaps it was serendipitous because we drove what was the Ortega Highway to the Tecate border and there was almost no one there. And we got our FMM cards and then drove to Mexicali, and now we're headed. The next spot we'll see on the coast is Portecitos. Over and out. Day 2, Campo La Gringa. Here in Bahia de Los Angeles. Got one camper way down over there. There's another camper on the other side of this peninsula. And then there's a couple little fish camp buildings. But we figured it was safer here than being by ourselves on the other side. As we drove in last night, there was a couple guys looking at my sweet ride and my sexy wife, and they were kind of drooling, so I figured, well, we better camp someplace safe. Not too bad of a day though. Nice and warm. Looks like I'm going to be working on my tan this morning. Santa Anas are picking up. Or, I don't know if you call them Santa Anas here. From our perspective, the wind's blowing offshore towards the Pacific. Neighbors gave us 2 fish, and the guts brought in all the wildlife. We got seagulls. The seagulls had it first, then the ravens showed up, and now it looks like the vultures are top dog. Good afternoon, camper. I don't know if you can see this very good, but this is probably one of the most important items on a camp trip. Poo-poo, the Duchess throne, and then on the bottom, caca pee-pee. Mostly caca. Pee-pee other spots, but man, talk about a great view to take a crap. This is about as good as it gets. No bad smells either, just all blows away.
Temperature. Only my warmer body to receive.
See any bait fish? Don't worry, I won't film your butt. I'm just getting action shots. Nice. Got a little assistance from the offshore wind.
Yeah, that helps.
Saw something that looked like a halibut. Haven't caught anything, but sure enough, These nice people down here from Arizona, they got a boat, a quad, 2 motorhomes. They caught a bunch of fish, and just like typical rednecks, they'd rather eat steak and hamburgers, so they were stoked to give us the fish. We cut it up and made some ceviche for road snacks. Would you describe the day so far?
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Say, for December 21st to be wearing a bikini on the beach is pretty impressive.
Yeah. I'm wearing my bikini. I'll get over here on the other side so you don't clip me with the lure. Let's get a... It's okay.
I'm out of practice.
So here, I'm doing kind of cheesy, but all the overlanders do this. Soon I'll be making an air down video and an air up video. But this is Chancho. In case he gets stolen tonight, this is what he looks like. Midlife crisis bumper, 35s, rock sliders. But what's one of the best things we have going on is our refrigerator. Right now it's a freezer, and it's running at 27 degrees. And then this is our Dometic battery. It was at 79%. I just plugged it in, it went up 1%. So for sure I'm going to be looking at that all morning going, I wonder what it's at now. It's at 81. It's at 82%. Little ladder up to the tent. And then we got the solar panel running up there. Should keep the battery topped off. The real charging happens when we're driving. And then the Yeti's got all of Amy's Chardonnay. I have like maybe a 6-pack of beer in there because that's all the room that was left. Little boxes, and then what's for breakfast?
Scrambled eggs, ranchero style, sausage, and breakfast burrito for you.
Nice, very nice. So that's kind of the setup. Trash can. Then I put all my water inside, strapped. Those other kind of style tanks, I don't know if you can see them very well, but they have an opening big enough to put a hot water heater pump in there that sucks the water out. And then this first one's our drinking water. What kind of suspension are you running on this rig?
I don't know those
You don't remember the type of shocks I've got?
You got King shocks.
There we go. We got Kings, baby. Look at those in there. It's about as materialistic as I get. Kings. Kings for the win. Although I'm super overloaded right now. Way too much weight on here. But by the end of today, and as we leave tomorrow, we're going to be a little lighter. Note to self, bring less crap and less water next time.
I think you have the right amount of water. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can never have enough water with a woman. Beautiful sandy beach here. As you look out that way, we're actually facing Baja inland, which is kind of deceptive. So there's a mountain range that runs around, and this was pretty good last night because the front of the truck was towards the wind, but over this range right here is actually the Sea of Cortez. So behind me is a bay of LA.